if you come to this sheet, you'll access via Feb 2023 training. This is the sheet we are using for practice. However, when the time is due, we shall ask the teachers of senior 1 to start filling their class list online. Class teachers of senior 2, class teachers of senior 3 to start filling their. The sheet is the same. So in case you are 2A, you fill first. If you are senior 2, if your class teacher of senior 2B, you fill after 2A, because we shall be sharing the same workspace as a class. It's to ease work and the follow-up for the officials and also for the class teachers. That means if in one term, see? There are problems, I can tell. Okay. If the DOS goes here and sees that senior 2A has 6 activities of integration, and then they find out that in your stream, under their stream F, in mathematics, they have only, let me still use English since it has scores. So they find that, let me use, so they find out now that your learners in stream F or stream X, they don't have a single activity. Or others have 5, for you have 1. You will be tasked to explain each one. This is a technique which I want us all to know at the same time, such that when the time is due and you're called for explanation, don't take it personal, but just know that they will be based on these records. Are we together? Yes, sir.
You said at one point that in the teachers' task, subject teachers,
yes,
you enter marks, and then the system will do the rest. You elaborate on that. Then secondly, we are dealing, this is first term. The student will go to second term. What happens with this system?
I want to start with the role of the class teacher. I say the class teacher's role is to enter this red part. I don't know if it's red, maroon, I don't think. This is the part of the class teacher, entering the data of the student. Now, what is the role of the class teacher in this time? The role of the class teacher is to come here, look for a student. Okumu, male of senior 1A, activity 1. You enter 2.4. You enter activity 2, 3, activity. Now, the system computes. I want to show you how it computes. It will tell you that you are over the speed. So you will know that this learner has 6 activities, and in the 6 activities has 15.9. But now it must be converted out of 20. That means out of 20, this learner has 17.6. This is an automatic computation. It's not for you, the teacher. And now the end of term, the whatever you will give will be out of 20, which will add to this automatically. I don't know whoever is logged on. Whoever is logged on, kindly enter a score here for midterm. Whoever is logged on, for Okum, please enter a score for. Now we are going to have many people enter at the same time. Okay, you enter. There is no problem that if you enter that all of them will come in. We shall only view the last entry, but we can backdate it and see. We can backdate it and see who entered what. But I want us to have a single score. Don't have? I'm seeing, there is someone, please, mid-term, end of term, these are end of cycles. They have entered out of 80. So if you enter 2.5, this learner has 2.5 out of 80. Edit this entry. Edit this entry. At the moment, each of us can edit. But those days, I will lock it to only one person.
You have edited.
You have edited.
1.8 is still not in.
I repeat, mid-term, end of term are usually entered out of 80. These are like the exams we give. So it's entered, okay, 55. I want us to see. Oh, many people entered. But for Kumu, has 50. Okay. Let me unlock. Now this is for the IT support. It's not for you. But let me unlock it here. Okay, we can see it here that this learner has 53 and 50 respectively for 2 exams in end of cycle, and then plus their score was 17.6 from the continuous assessment, and then they have
50 and
53. I think the average is 52. Is it 50? 51. So this is what the learner has.
including everything,
out of 100 now. So I want us to briefly also look at this other part. This is the most challenging part. We shall run back to our syllabi and we look at the genetic skills here. I don't know if anyone carried a copy of their genetic skills. Okay, I could find one here. Okay, let me open the one of CRI. Okay, but we agreed that the preliminary pages of your syllabus book have all these things. Critical thinking, and we agreed that it is each of these that we look at. We may be able to see that a learner is able to evaluate different solutions, and we note that on the learner. And now, I want to show you a trick. Having picked this sentence, having picked that sentence, and you have seen that this learner is able to analyze and sort and analyze information. Now, when you come to the sheet, most probably in your reflection during the staff room there, you can now be able to type in that this learner is able to sort and analyze information. That one is stored. The trick could be that as you are in class, instead of carrying a paper which will get lost, you observe this learner, find their sheet, add it there. That one is done. You proceed. Tomorrow you identify another until everyone in your class has at least got, there's this one that has come in. So can able to do what? Evaluate data. We can have others coming. We now know where we get them from. That's why I told you each of these sessions is building on another. Having identified them, let us also now put them in. Now, when you come to the general comment, this is a comment usually you might have observed this learner outside class. She is hardworking, well disciplined. Those are the categories of every teacher ought to at least. There is someone who is lost and is this side. This is not your column. If you know you are the one here, please go where you belong. If you are the one here, please go, you belong on this side. And surprisingly, once an entry is complete, Mr. Dose, you can able see that in this subject of English, this student was able to score a B. This has an A. This has an A plus. This one has a C. So you can also analyze your learners, individual learners from this system here. It's not for you to calculate. This one is a standard of UNEP and NCDC. It's not for you to cram, it's not for you to calculate. It is like when we agreed that the 3 years.
I've entered all my data. Does it not require saving?
Someone is asking, once he has entered the data, can it not get lost? We are working online, so it auto-saves. It auto-saves to the host, and I am the host now. So it, unless Google crashes down. Unless Google crashes down. But then, of course, they will restore it. Because these are big companies, big firms. These are big firms. You have seen Facebook break down. We go off for about 4 hours and it is restored. Your information is not lost. So issues of losing scripts, mark sheets, forgetting them at home, and then you are running the doors to meet a deadline. I think now, this year we shall be able to. So Mr. Doss, when you get a call from, I don't know where, the president's office, what is the performance of Okum? Just log on, say, I am starting the system, be patient. Okay, English has a B, geography has this, and that. In the comfort of your office, even if you're not in office. Yes, we are not residing only in this school. It is everywhere. You may be on your bed and you're feeling in your marks. They will come, don't worry. I may not be here, Peter may not be here, or Brian, or whoever will be in charge of the IT support. Please don't get worried. Don't begin calling. Have my marks come? You will be able to see them from me.
Stuart. Hey, it has come.
So please, I want us to interface with the system. It is informed. I want us to interface with the system so that we are able to